Hello children, good morning. Children, today we'll be writing English Unit 5, a visit to remember question answers. Okay, this will be the Roman number 4 and I hope you guys have completed the textbook homework part. Underlining the hidden word as well as the true or false. Now, every one of you all open English classwork as well as the textbook. Textbook page number is 11. So here we got the questions. So copy down the question from seeing from the textbook page number 11. So let's start. Question number 1 is, who was visiting the Wali tribe for the first time? So whose names are, which persons have been mentioned in the lesson? One girl and one boy along with their guide, right? So who are those people? Names of those people are Junaita and Michael, right? Let's start. First answer. Michael and Junaita were visiting the Wali tribe for the first time. M-I-C-H-A-E-L. Michael and Junaita. J capital. J-U-A-N-I-T-A. Junaita were. Michael and Junaita were. I think it's not visible. I'll be writing over here. Were visiting the Wali tribe. The Wali, W capital, W-A-R-L-I, Wali tribe, T-R-I-B-E, tribe, for the first time. For the first time. Say the answer again. Michael and Junaita were visiting the Wali tribe for the first time. Okay. Copy question number 2. Where did the Wali tribe live? What did Michael and Junaita think of them before visiting the tribe? So, according to Michael and Junaita, they were thinking that these people, the Wali tribe, these tribal people, lived only in the jungles and forests, but not in the rural or urban areas. But these people have developed how to live in the rural areas, but also they have sticked to their own what we call their own traditions and own rules and regulations only. Okay, though they were modern, though they were living in the modern year or era, they were sticked to their own old methods only. So what these guys thought, I think Junaita and Michael were telling to each other that Wali tribal people lived only in jungles and forests. So write down. Second answer. The Wali tribe lived on the outskirts of the Mumbai. They did not live in a village as Michael and Junaita had thought. Okay. These people, villagers have mostly the jungle areas or the forest areas connect to the villages. They do not connect to the city outskirts. Okay, they connect to the jungle areas, okay, or outskirts of the villages. The Wali tribe lived on the outskirts. Outskirts means what, children? Which is the place which is connected to the another place. The outer area is known as outskirts. Lived on outskirts of Mumbai. Full stop. They They did not live in a village as Michael and Junaita thought. Full stop. So what the answer is telling us about, the Warli tribe lived on the outskirts of Mumbai. They did not live in a village like Michael and Junaita thought. Next question. Question number 3. What geometrical shapes are associated with the Warli art form and what do they denote? So what kind of geometrical prints? Like, so see, we have learned that in the lesson he had mentioned the prints consist of triangles, squares, circles, right children? So each shape, what it denotes, we have to write it down. So copy the third question. Answer goes in this way. Circle, C-I-R-C-L-E, circle, comma, triangle, T-R-I-A-N-G-L-E, triangle. You know what is circle, right? This is circle and this is the triangle, and next square will be in the four sides equal. Okay. Circle, triangle and square are the shapes associated. Associated means what? Related. Okay? Associated means what, children? Related. Associated with the Warli art form. Okay, their art form. So what do they denote? See, the full stop, after full stop you continue. The circle denote. Denote means what? Represent. The circle denote the sun. Circles. Circles, children, not circle. Circles denote the sun and the moon. And the moon. Here you write capital T because we are talking about sun, right? So it is universal truth that we have only one sun and one moon in our universe. In our solar system especially, not universe. So the circle denote the sun and the moon. Full stop. The triangle. The triangles are inspired. Inspired means what? Giving an idea, giving one reference. That is known as inspired. The triangles are inspired by the mountains. M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N-S. Mountains and trees. So mountains are also in the shape of triangle, even the trees. Okay. Full stop. Next, the square. The square denotes the, not the, denotes a piece, P-I-E-C, piece of land. Full stop. Okay, children. The circle, triangle and square are the shapes associated with the Warli art form. The circles denote the sun and the moon. The triangles are inspired by the mountains and trees. The squares denotes a piece of land. Okay. So these are the things which they made it into the shape. Now copy down the question number 4. How old is Warli tribe? So how old it is? It is about the art form dates back from 2500 to 3000 years old. That is before Christ. Before the Jesus Christ came into the world, this art was already existing in those days as well. So before to the Jesus Christ also, before means about 2 to 3000 years before the Christ, this art forms. Fourth answer, the art form dates back to 2500 to 3000 BC. BC means what, children? No dot, directly B and C. Before Christ. Okay. How old is it? 2500 to 3000 years BC. Now next question, copy down the question number 5. What does the concentric circle formation of triangles represent in Warli art form, artworks? The concentric circles of triangular figures represent the Tharpa dance. Okay, they do the Tharpa dance as I explained here without turning their backs. The concentric circles of triangular figures represent the, here T capital, the Tharpa, T-H-A-R-P-A, Tharpa, no children, not H, only T, T-A-R-P-A, Tharpa dance. Okay? The concentric circles of triangular figures represent the Tharpa dance. Now copy down question number 6. What are the 2 types of chalk depicted in Warli drawing? So there are different kinds of chalks which are even traced on the walls. So what do they represent? The 2 types of chalk depicted in the Warli art are Dev chalk and Lagna chalk. Answer 6. The 2 types of chalk depicts D-E-P-I-C-T-S, depicted, not depicts, depicted in the Warli art, Dev chalk, D capital, Dev chalk and Lagna chalk, L capital, L-A-G-N-A, Lagna, C-H-A-U-K, chalk, full stop, Lagna chalk. Okay children. Able to see? Now copy down question number 7. What is used in the place of a normal brush to create Varli art? So with what they do the painting on the wall, they use a stick, they chew it till it becomes as a flour, and then they'll dip it into what we call a liquid, which is made with the rice flour, and added some water as well as the glue. They make it into paste. Then they'll use this paint as a for the drawing. Answer 7. A bamboo stick chewed on one side is used as a brush. Full stop. It is the bamboo stick which is chewed at the one side that is used as a brush. Now last question. What are the measures taken to preserve this art form? So how they are preserving this art form without getting dyed? Rubbing. The answer is big children, but you need to write. The Varli art form is patented. Patent means what? Which is given out for the money sake. Okay, where the material or one kind of item which is on sale. That means this we have the important thing for this. Government has to pay some amount to preserve this. We are preserving so and so kind of item and you need to pay for it. That is known as patent. Form is patent. Full stop. It is a cultural. Cultural means which is following from many generations. Cultural, intellectual. The people who were very intelligent and they used to do, see, we cannot tell the people as normal people because in the art form itself they have represented the mountains as the triangles, the square as the land as a square, and the circle as sun and moon. So those guys were not normal people, right? They were very intelligent. So a group of people who are much intelligent, they are known as intellectuals. Okay, children? So, and that too, this has been passed from many generation to generation, one after other. The Varli art form is patented. It is a cultural, intellectual property. Intellectual property of the Varli tribe. Full stop. The Adivasis. Adivasi means you know it, right? The people who live in jungles. Adivasi Yuva Sena. Yuva, Y capital. Yuva Sena. S also capital. S-E-N-A. Sena. Yuva Seva, sorry, not Sena. Yuva Seva Sangh. It's a name of one group, one unit. The Adivasi Yuva Seva Sangh. And the Varli Art Foundation. also they have even organized a foundation are associated. They came into one group, that means the Adivasis as well as the Wali tribal people with the are associated with the art form and various means what? Different. Various related activities. Related activities. Okay, children? So let's read the answer again. The Warli art form is patented. It is a cultural intellectual property of the Warli tribe. The Adivasi Yuva Seva Sangh and the Warli Art Foundation are associated with the art form and various related activities. So there here even government have helped them to form this foundation and to protect their preservance, to preserve the cultural practices. So we have come to the end of the lesson, and you will be getting the link, grammar link, okay, related to the textbook grammar as well as the what we call the grammar book grammar. Okay, children, go through the question answers, write once in the classwork, twice in the homework, read and write while writing. Okay, bye bye.